falar sobre una app que es la mejor que he encontrado para aprender un idioma. If you didn't catch all that, it's okay because I'll cover it all in my speech. And you could actually understand that soon if you start studying Spanish with Duolingo. I'm fluent in Spanish, and I used to use this app and the website Duolingo to learn new vocabulary and stay practiced with the language, and I'm currently trying to learn the basics of French with Duolingo. And all or most of us like to travel, and as Tyler mentioned in his informative speech, it's nice to learn a little bit about the language of the country you're visiting before you go there. So Duolingo is a very useful tool for language learning. Today, I'll tell you about how Duolingo introduces new material, its system for reviewing material, and how it turns language learning into a little bit of a game. But turning language learning into a game isn't helpful unless the material is decent. So Duolingo has easy to practice material, or a way to easily practice new material with sections, skills, and lessons. Duolingo teaches languages in sections, as you can see from here all the way down to here. That's one section. And there are two ways that you can complete sections, either by testing out of sections with these quizzes. You would then translate multiple things that are included within the section, and you have 3 chances to, I guess, say a wrong answer before you fail the test. Or you can complete a section by completing skills, which are these different circles here. And skills are taught through lessons. So if I click into phrases here, you can see that there are 4 lessons, and once you complete one lesson, you unlock the next one. There are different ways to practice your lessons. So they introduce new material with translating, matching, audio recognition, voice recognition, and spelling. So you hit a bunch of different communication methods, and then when you first start a lesson, you can highlight words to see what they mean. Oh, I guess that's English. I wish I could skip here. Skip.
Bonjour, comment ça va?
Hover over words to see what they mean. And that way you can kind of get used to the words as you are doing the practices until you don't need to hover over them anymore. But once you learn something once, it can be really easy to forget unless you know how to review or when it's time to review. Duolingo has a great system of review with these meters over here. It shows you your skill or your strength with each lesson and skill. If the meter is golden, like Basics 1, that means you're really strong with that skill and there's no need to practice. But if it's lower, like Basics 2, you can strengthen it one of two. There are 2 ways to strengthen it. Either by clicking into it, and you can click strengthen over here, then it's like practicing a regular lesson, except it mixes everything from that skill set together. Or from the home page, you can go down here and click strengthen skills, which is a compilation of every single practice you've started. So it would even go into this phrases and do the first 2 lessons from phrases to strengthen everything all together. Also, there's a word list that shows you every single word that you've come across, and the meter will show you your strength with each word and the last time you practiced it. And in the mobile version, they also sprinkle in old words as well as new words with matching. So if you're learning French, there would be a word in French and a word in English, and there would be 10 different words on one page, and you match the translations together. So that's one way that they include review into new practices as well. But all of that can get kind of boring, I know, just studying all the time, except Duolingo turns language learning into a bit of a game. They use daily streaks to encourage you to continue practicing, and they also have these things called lingots, where you can purchase lessons, practices, and different things to have fun with your streak, as you can see here. And it's not like you have to use cash out of your pocket to get these things. You can earn lingots by leveling up, finishing a skill, or maintaining your streak. And in my personal account of Duolingo, I have so many lingots that I don't know what to do with them. Mm-hmm. Also, in the mobile version, you can buy new lessons like how to say clothing included with formal wear, like suit jacket, instead of just like a t-shirt, which is what they normally teach you. So to wrap this up, I started by telling you guys about how Duolingo introduces material. Then I told you about its system for review, and it's kind of a game when you learn a language with Duolingo, which is a very useful tool for language learning. Merci, gracias, and thank you for your attention.